Mr. Speaker, a few weeks ago, a mother and her child were fatally stabbed in a random attack outside of an Edmonton school. The suspected killer had been released on bail 18 days prior. He had a long history of violence, Mr. Speaker, and had he not been released, this woman and her child would still be alive. And so the Edmonton Police Department and police departments across the country are demanding serious bail reform. Will this Liberal government finally listen and reverse all of their reckless catch-and-release bail policies, Mr. Speaker? Will they do that?
The Honourable Minister of Justice.
Our sympathies obviously go out to the family in question here. Canadians deserve to feel safe, and Mr. Speaker, we're taking measures in concert with the provinces and territories to do just that. The honourable member will notice that there is something on the order paper, and that hopefully that bail reform will be coming soon, Mr. Speaker. But we have listened, we have worked with our provinces and territories, our provincial and territorial counterparts. We've worked with police associations. We have listened to them, Mr. Speaker, and we have a plan moving forward.
Honourable member for Kildonan and St. Paul.
Mr. Speaker, the challenging thing is how can Canadians trust this Liberal minister when it's his Liberal government that created the problem?
That's right.
And it's not just us saying this. If you look at last month, the Victoria Police Department warned the public that a man charged with 10 counts of sexual assault with a weapon had been released on bail.
Wow.
And why was this vile rapist released on bail, you may ask, Mr. Speaker? Well, the Victoria Police Department pointed to Bill C-75, a Liberal bill from 2019 that reformed the bail system, Mr. Speaker. Again, I'm asking if they will reverse all of their reckless and dangerous catch-and-release bail policies and keep Canadians safe once and for all, Mr. Speaker. Will they do that?
The Honourable Minister of Justice.
Mr. Speaker, I obviously share the honourable member's concern. Bill C-75, Mr. Speaker, did not fundamentally change the law of bail in Canada. It codified a number of Canadian Supreme Court decisions, and in certain cases, Mr. Speaker, with respect to sexual assault, made it harder to get bail by adding another reverse onus provision in that particular bill. Mr. Speaker, we have heard the call with respect to repeat violent offenders. We've heard the call with respect to offences with weapons. And, Mr. Speaker, we've promised to act. It's a complicated problem, but we're doing it together with the provinces and the territories.
Very good, David.
The Honourable Member for Bellechasse, Les Etchemins-Lévis. Mr. Speaker, we've been saying this for a long time. Major changes are needed to the legislation that allows dangerous criminals and even repeat offenders out on bail. The result? Criminals end up on our streets instead of behind bars. This has to change. Will the Prime Minister put an end to the revolving door system he created, make the necessary changes, keep criminals in jail, and protect our communities? The Honourable Minister of Justice. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Canadians deserve to be safe and feel safe. And that's precisely what we've been doing since October. We've been working with the provinces and territories and with our justice counterparts and public safety counterparts to look at how we can improve the bail system, particularly in the case of repeat offenders and violent crimes. Mr. Speaker, that's precisely what we're doing. Thank you.